morning, rubber booters. This is VE3MPC for the rubber booter on this Wednesday, the 6th of June. Oh, anyone remember what 6th of June means? Temperature 13 degrees centigrade, and there's a grey sky and a reasonable breeze from the west. Anyone out there for the rubber booter?
VE3UUH. Hello, VE3LC. VE3MPO.
Oh, we have a quartet there, VE3UUH. Good morning, Bob. VE3RU, good morning, Steve. VE3LC. Akoi, VE3LC, good morning, Norman. And VE3, Roger. Anyone else out there from the rubber booter?
VE3NWD in and out.
I have VE3NWD in and out. Good morning, Matt. Maybe we better take this right away.
VA3TJP, VE3NWD. Okay, thanks, Mike. I'm actually working out in Moose Creek today, so I'm sitting in, using the mobile rig in my car because my little handy talkie that I keep in the machine there at 5 watts, I don't think I'd be able to hit MPC, but when my machine shows up, we'll give it a try. But yeah, I have to make it quick because I got to get out and help the guys here. But yeah, just wanted to say good morning to everybody, and I'll try and listen to as much of the net as possible. As always, thanks for running the net, Mike, and yeah, hope everyone has a wonderful day. 7-3 from VE3NWD. Back to you, Mike.
Always say good morning to you, and I wonder how many Moose Creeks there are in Canada. I sometimes wonder. Anyone else for the rubber booter, please?
VE3 Tango X-ray Bravo.
We have in there VE3TXB. Well, let's go to the head of the list. VE3UUH. Your signal's not great, Bob. VE3UUH.
Oh, and I couldn't even run the net yesterday at the start. Couldn't even get a signal through, and it was coming in S5 here, but there was all kinds of weird noise. Anyway, such is life. That's just the way it is. Hey, one more day, and mercifully this provincial election will be over, and it'll be more of the same with a different brand name. Anyway, other than that, all's well here this morning. It's sort of a dull morning, sort of sprinkly off and on like a mist. VE3UUH.
That's exactly what it looks like here. And it's kind of cool, you know, it's 13 degrees. It doesn't feel warming up. That's finally in the middle of winter. It's been wonderful winter. So, VE3RUU, you promised us sunny weather the rest of the week, starting tomorrow. VE3RUU.
Well, actually, I'm going to start with today, if that's okay with you. Yeah, we're currently at 13 degrees under partly cloudy skies, mostly cloudy here in the city at the moment. However, it is going to clear up. We're looking at some fog patches in the early part of the morning, probably more so outside the city than within, and a high temperature this afternoon of 19 under partly sunny skies, believe it or not. And we're going to continue with partly sunny skies into the early part of the evening, and then we fall down to showers overnight as we fall to 12 degrees. And the outlook for tomorrow, we are looking, we are looking at showers and 21. And the outlook for Friday, wall-to-wall sunshine and 22, wall-to-wall sunshine on Saturday at 23, wall-to-wall sunshine on Sunday at 22, wall-to-wall sunshine on Monday at 23, wall-to-wall sunshine on Tuesday and 23, and then back in the showers next Wednesday. Yes, unfortunately, there's some showers in the forecast. It's only a 60% chance, mostly in the afternoon, Mike, for tomorrow. Thank you.
Maybe we can pick up the bottle of some wine and said, you can drop them off at if you've got enough. I do hope you have. So that's what we're going to be doing later on this morning, I suspect. VTLC, what is the gourmet breakfast for today?
Yeah, you're getting noisy there. Mike. I don't know, I guess you guys are on the fringe. So I'm not sure what the question was, but anyway, it doesn't really matter. I'll just pontificate anyway. Well, that's nice that we're getting a little bit of sun. The grass is green. I will concede to that, and that's nice. I'd rather have green grass than brown grass. I suppose green grass produces more oxygen than brown grass, which is something essential for us to breathe. Lord knows it's being diluted these days with all these pollutants and so on that we put into the planet Earth. Needless to say, the volcanoes erupting are not helping either. Election day tomorrow. I haven't voted yet. I mean, I could have done a pre-election day vote, but I'll keep my options open right to the bitter end, I suppose. But I'm pretty convinced as to who it's going to be for, and it's certainly not going to be for the man with big fingers, big thick fingers. So I won't elaborate on that. Anyway, what can I say? Well, there's not too much to report. We're carrying on trying to get things in order at the OVMRC with the Rambler writing, the newsletter writing, and a few things for field day prep and all that sort of stuff. It was interesting. We had a little crisis there yesterday that we had to look after. At the Science and Tech Museum, of course, we used to have an exhibit station there, and there was a tower beside the building, and of course it was dismantled, and I thought it had gone by the wayside. It had been scrapped. We know it was taken down, and we know where it was deposited at the end of the day, but we hadn't paid much attention to it. Anyway, we got an email yesterday saying, here it is, deal with it before Thursday, or it goes to the scrapyard. So, my goodness, hustle, we got somebody to pick it up with a truck. So it's in safekeeping, and it will not go to the scrapyard. We really don't know what we're going to do with it. If anything, it might go to the individual that picked it up. So anyway, that's a matter of further discussion, I suppose. But we thank the individual very, very greatly for attending to keeping it out of the scrapyard. So that's what happens to old towers and so on when we don't know what to do with them. So no minor feat to install these somewhere, that's for sure. VA3 TJP, run 100 watts, VE3LC.
V3ZOV, pedestrian mobile.
Good morning, John.
Good morning. I'm just in and out.
Okay, we have VTZOV going. Give us a quick word or two, please, before you leave us.
Okay, well, I'm going to meet a colleague of mine when I worked for CPS, and he's a component engineer from Nortel before they went no-tel, and I'm going to be having breakfast with him and getting ready to vote tomorrow, and I think I'm going to vote for the same person that Norm's voting for. I'm not a Ford man, Anyways, a very good morning to all, and I'm going to sign out now too. Best wishes to everybody. V3ZOV going 73.
Say not on your bicycle, but okay. We'll look forward to hearing from you on days when you're off to breakfast at the gym. And I was going to make a comment. Oh yes, about the fact fitness. Well, I think the whole provincial election in Ontario area is a bit of a lapse there, and I just can't envisage anything being reasonable. The kind of commotions that have been happening. However, we're not supposed to discuss politics on this. VE3MPO.
VE3TJP, VE3MPO. Well, good morning, y'all. I guess John's, I guess he pops in here once in a while, so that's good. Anyhow, I came in a while ago there, and it was spitting out there, so rain, and I guess I didn't get hit by a car, so that's good. Anyhow, kind of really, really damp. And he was next door neighbor. He was getting some all the side wall of his house removed, so we can't park our car in the driveway. So there's going to be an awful lot of dust there in the next few days there. So until he gets this, it's going to be quite a headache there. Not a headache, but kind of a dusty affair in this house there for sure. Anyhow, we're going to keep the windows closed. And as far as election-wise, well, I guess I didn't vote, and I guess I'll do my duty there tomorrow, and I still haven't decided where my vote's going to go, so I really don't want Mrs. Win to win, anyhow. Mrs. Win to win. Oh, gee, that's cute. Anyhow, nothing much else to add on there, guys, so we'll wait for a second turn. So back to you there, Mike, V3MPO.
Well, I'm sitting here shivering. The furnace is not going to go on. Well, actually it will if the temperature falls another 2 degrees. It's certainly switched on. I love it. Maybe I should turn the temperature up. I got a Jiffy Dose, and I really can't stand this cool weather. Let's see. We have VE3TXC. Tim, I wonder if you're still there.
VE3 Tango Extra Bravo. Yeah, I'm still here. Not much to say other than I'm getting tired of this rain. Anyways, VE3 Tango Extra Bravo, back to the group.
Well, okay, but, rain is good. It's what we needed. We had all these couple of weeks with virtually no rain, and the grass is certainly very brown, but it's flourishing at the moment. It's demanding to be cut, and since I cut it only a week ago, that's something that somebody told us to do. Like there's lions and tigers and buffaloes and elephants and giraffes in that grass, I'm sure. Anyone else out there for the rubber boot net, please? Good morning, John. V2062 with us. Anyone else? Oh, John, V2062. This is cool there, isn't it? Here?
Yeah, Roger. I'm not in a very good voice this morning. I hope I'm not catching a spring cold. Okay, not much to report. There's still this hole on the corner, and otherwise traffic is moving smoothly. So, back to net from V2062.
Well, we have a complete household here. I picked my wife up at the airport, and all is serene. Everybody is happy and healthy. She went there to marry off a granddaughter, and then she thought she'd take a trip to Alaska. frankly, I don't see the advantage in going to Alaska. I'd rather spend my time going round and round Vancouver Island myself. So all is well with you, John, is it? Oh, I guess John has left it. Anyone else out there for the rubber boot?
VA3ITI portable.
VA3ITI. Maybe you were trying to get to, I heard a little bit of a carrier. VA3ITI. Go ahead, Damien.
Good morning, Mike, and everybody on the net. Not much to report. Waiting here for my bus as usual at South Keys bus station. Getting the occasional stare because I'm using my talkie with telescopic antenna, which definitely looks a little bit retro, but definitely works better than the rubber ducky, which is some people say a little bit more than just a lossy dummy nose. And heading to work and getting ready for another day in the lab, doing prep work for a 2-day trip to Iqaluit I'll be doing on Monday and Tuesday. VA3ITI portable, back to that.
I can hear a tentative kind of crackle on the radio, but maybe it's another artifact. Anyone else for the rubber boot net, please? Nothing heard. So let's hear from VCUUH and go to the list again, please. VCUUH.
Just keep it short. I'm watching the signal go down and down and down towards nothing. So, anyway, hopefully this isn't what it's going to be like all summer, or there won't be a summer net unless somebody else does it. Anyway, other than that, have a good one, V3UUH.
Oh, yeah, you remind me. Friday rather. Friday will be the last day for the rubber boot net, all being well, and we'll resume the week after Labor Day, whenever that is. I'm not quite sure, but I can find out about it. So we've got a fair enrollment here at the moment, but I think everybody is not happy about this rain. So VCIUU.
Good morning again there, Mike, and everyone on the net. And I had a closer look at tomorrow for you. And although we do have rain in the forecast for the morning, it's due to stop raining at around about 10 o'clock in the morning. And it'll be sunshine the rest of the day in 21. So hopefully that's a little better for you. And in actual fact, you should be saying that the rubber boot net will be ending with you conducting it, because as we've established, Bob hopes to pick it up, so it's not actually ending, it's just ending under your watch. Back to you.
Yeah, you're right. Possibly Bob may be not very happy if we don't have a full enrollment. I'll do what I can, but I've let the gardening go to waste here, and I've got to take some steps, I may say, also. But at least I can, if it doesn't rain for the next month, I'm fine, because I can pump it out of the river at this point. VECLC, so what are you going to do with this tower?
Am I going to do what?
What are you going to do with this tower? Is my signal weak or what?
We don't know what we're going to do with it. It was picked up by one of the members of the club, who he might keep it, but there again he might not, because I don't know whether he wants to enter into a project of digging a big hole in the ground and and filling it with concrete with stubs to mount this thing up in his property. I'm not sure where he lives or what sort of property he has. So, you know, there's not too many hams that have a tower. You know, these are major civil engineering projects. So most people, well, certainly if you live in an apartment or something like that, or a little garden home or something, it's not too conducive to having a 48-foot tower. But there again, we have others that have many acres of property and the wherewithal and so on. The other thing too, as you get older, you don't enter typically into these projects. So I'm glad I many years ago put up my 40-foot tower, which I have to climb, by the way, because things got a little twisted out of place there with the winds, the storm we had a little while ago, and not all my antennas are pointing in the same direction now. So I have to muster up some courage to climb the tower and lower the mast and spend some time making sure that I'm well attached to the top of the tower while I'm doing all this work, so I don't fall off and be another statistic of hams falling off their tower or otherwise getting hurt. So anyway, not looking forward to that. I like to keep my feet on the firm ground, but you know, when work has to be done at high heights, I don't really shy away from it, but I don't go looking for that sort of activity. Anyway, I'm clearing off a desk here. You know, I try to organize things and pick up the things and sort things out, and then I get so frustrated that I just get a big box and whoosh, everything that's on the desk. Everything that's on the desk that I want to clear off, I just put into a big box and leave it for another day of sorting and so on and so forth. VA3TJP V3LC.
Yeah, I know that syndrome. Put it in a box and don't think about it. And of course, 6 months from now, you'll be wondering, which box is it? At which particular level is it? Where should it be? And we all do the same thing normally. Let's see if VE3MPC has everything satisfactorily arranged.
VE3MPC, well, everything's hunky-dory here. I'm gonna get my wife to solder some little connectors there. I got something where I'm gonna put some lugs on at the end of some wires there. I'm gonna see if my wife can solder. I guess I'll hold the thing there with a pair of vice grip, and I'll get her to solder some wire. See how good she is. I hope she doesn't do a cold solder. Anyhow, it's just wiring the end of a wire onto a lug. Anyhow, nothing much else here, guys. Anyhow, that tower, maybe you should auction it off there at one of the meetings there, Norm. Maybe somebody would be willing. If the guy's not interested in the tower, just make an announcement that you're going to auction it off. Make a few dollars for the club. Anyhow, well, I guess I got to say that my 60-foot Dell tower, I guess I'm pretty lucky to have that. I bought that at Electrosonic in Toronto many years ago. Well, anyhow, it's a long time it's been up there. I guess it must be about 30-some odd years. And I haven't climbed up there in the past 2-3 years, and maybe it's going to take me 2 minutes longer to climb up there. Anyhow, so that's about it. Nothing else to add on here, guys. I guess we'll go along with the day, do what we can, and maybe play a little bit of HS, and that's about it. Maybe go and pay some bills at the bank. Anyhow, that's it. Have a nice day. Back to net, VE3MPC.
Well, take care climbing the tower, won't you? and certainly make sure you have a pretty good safety rope arrangement if you don't want it around your neck, for example. One problem is taking a rotator down. I can't really take the antenna off the rotator, so I have to take the whole thing down, which means take two people, one to hold it away from the tower, otherwise it'll be all bent to hell in a handbasket. And the other thing is, you have to call the ambulance money for that. Let's see, who's on next? VE3TXC, are you still there, sir? I guess Tim has arrived, I should say. And maybe the dual CQ equipment.
Yes, I'm back. I had to wander around and deliver the coffee to my wife. Okay. Geez, I think I'm going to have to buy another coffee pot because she likes decaf and I don't. Okay, have a good day, guys, from VE2CQ.
Yeah, we have two sizes of coffee pots, too large and too small. And the question is which I can make do with a small one, but I certainly can't do with a small one. It has to drink coffee all day long, as far as I can say. VACITI, still with us?
Yep, still around. Can you give me a I think you mentioned before that my son was over?
Well, the signal, it sounds fine. It is still bassy rather than any high notes, and it interrupts every few seconds, maybe every 5 or 10 seconds. It's as if you have I wonder if you have a locator on your handheld, something like that, maybe. Over.
Okay, yeah, I think it has to do with the fact that quite often I have buses passing in front of me, and my signal is probably borderline, so those few extra dBs of loss because of the buses all it takes. For example, right now there's a small bus passing by like now, so you probably heard a bit of a drop in the signal. Over.
Oh, it actually stops. It may be that your fingers relax on the PCC switch, and the audio could be improved by putting in high tones. It's very bassy and echoey. Maybe it's where you're actually standing. Getting it over. I'm sorry, what was that? I don't know. Can anyone recognize what's going on?
This is the 3ITI portal. No, that wasn't me. I'm not going to hold back the net. Thank you, Mike, for that radio check, and I'm standing down. The 3ITI portable going off. Thank you. 73 to everybody.
Very good, and thank you. Any final section for the rubber boot head, please? I'm sorry, I just cannot copy. Can anyone relay for me?
Isn't worth copying. Carry on.
But he's goofing around.
Well, that's what I thought it was, but we know what will happen to him or her or it. So, any comments from anyone, please, out there? Well, I'm going to say good morning. I have to do something downtown. We're out of food. We have to bottle some wine and we can do all this even if it's pouring with rain. So, good morning everyone, and thanks for your attendance this and that. So we'll see you tomorrow, being Thursday, since it is Ramp Day, don't forget. VE3MPC clear and closing the rubber boom. Good morning.